It's the high acidness. I know this because I tried with the app and it worked. But that's not the point. I'm sure you saw this video a month ago. Yeah, my setup has been, well, it's not that perfect, but it's complete, shit. Yeah, this is my office for gaming. But that's not what you're here for. You're here for the Nintendo Switch, apparently. I didn't know that. So, long story short, I waited till 8 AM to go to my local Target in my local mall, and I managed to spend $300 on this handheld device that I get, which is the Nintendo Switch. Man-made Hierophant. I spent $300. Well, this costs $299 plus taxes. If you have some currency for you, but this is the Nintendo Switch, the version. I was going to get the gray Joy-Cons, but they were not my style, and the card was great. These are kind of interesting with the style, and this is something that's something new. So, as you may know, this is a Nintendo Switch. Now you might be like, how did I manage to get this? Well, it's simple. I managed to get this now, to make this story short, the reason why I did do it on launch day, which was the original launch day for this console, was to get every GameStop, every Target, every Best Buy I went to was sorted out. Apparently they did this bullshit overnight thing, which is pretty cockblocky, and the only way you can still get on the third is if you are already pre-ordered, which the pre-orders are already over, but this is a newer approved console that they did. I've seen some people playing this way before, but it has group multiplayer. So I didn't get the game for it because the game was cost $29, and I didn't get the Final Night Breath of the Wind, as in the original charge of Breath of the Wind, no 1, 2, Twitch. It was because I needed to save some money. I just spent $2.99 on this. And this is taxes. Wow, a huge saving, wow, bargain. And also I need a huge micro USB card because that's how you fit this console in. I think I'll go with a 320 gigabytes, but the 3 gigabytes is only 32, which is not enough, but you know what? You know how Nintendo does it. So this is fresh out the box. And I know you want to wonder what's inside. Damn it! That's what I want. So in this box, they actually make it more simple to open it. For once, they actually make it simple to open it. So inside, you could see that you could actually get. So what you get inside are the two Joy-Cons that you will see. In this set, you get 2 Joy-Cons each wrapped perfectly. One blue and one red. As far as the product motion is actually kinda great. I have to admit, it's actually way greater to have this product motion. So the back buttons are actually the same image of a PS2 controllers from 2000. And next you actually get the screen. The screen itself is where you test the Nintendo Switch and you also put it through. I heard that you're supposed to put a day one update. I heard that you have to dial a day one update on this one, which I don't know why. But for all due respect, you have to start a day one update with this one. But there's still more. We also got a Attraction Mario of safety concern, which is not needed, mind you. And then we also have replacement. I don't know if they have the instructions, but I guess you put on the Nintendo Switch. Yeah, you put on the Joy-Cons if you want to keep it safe. These are the straps for the Joy-Cons if you don't want to fall out, which is extremely useful. It's dated with Nintendo Wii, and trust me, HDMI codes that you need for the TV. Right now, my site is complete clusterfuck, and I need more plugs with this one, but I can figure it out. So this is the mic. This is the actual SD card, HDMI. And this is a power cord you plug into a Nintendo Switch. Hopefully they say it's actually the charger, but actually get used to it. So you plug this in Nintendo Switch. And then we actually have the charging dock. I hope you can actually buy this from another console, but there's no need. Honestly, the cost is actually greater than I mentioned. It's actually handmade. And it's not cheap plastic. And then that's by 980s, we also get the charging dock for the. We also got the charging dock for the Nintendo Switch. So apparently you're supposed to plug it in and vice versa and get a charge. And there's also an AC adapter for the USB and HDMI out. So if you want to install this, you can. In the back, you could put there's the AC adapter, which is why I have the USB. If you have a USB drive, and an HDMI code. Now I'm just gonna take it. Now originally I was gonna buy this and go to the convention that was set in April, the April Comic Con, but might as well wait. And you can see I'm gonna save the box. Because in case if I actually needed to practice, this might come handy. Ooh, that was actually the great unboxing. But we actually have to take the box out of the wrapper. And this might as well go with storage. Obviously. So, what we have so far, so we gotta take this out of the plastic. Now, how the Nintendo Switch works is that you take this out. And I actually bought this for Splatoon, Naton. So how this works is that you place the Joy-Con at this bottom. You press these two, and vice versa. You gotta use something to touch this. If you really want to put this back in, you put it right here. In the right correction. And that way, this will activate TV mode. This is where you put the game cartridge. And honestly, I don't know where you put the USB. But the USB is actually at the bottom. This is where you can actually use the stand. In case you're on the travel and you don't have anything else, you can also plug the micro USB. Which to me, they didn't even have it, but oh well, I might as well buy one anyway because 32 gigabytes is not enough. But hey, so this is the Nintendo Switch. And this is one of the most demanded previews of the consoles. I don't know how you're supposed to put this back, but I guess that's how you do it. I don't really know. But when you put this on, it will actually TV mode. How you actually take this off is quite questioning. They never actually give a instruction manual, but you press the buttons on the back if you want to detach the Joy-Cons from the gamepad and actually play multiplayer. A friend of it is actually quite comfortable to play this. It may be a tiny screen, but you never know. So that's why you take out the Joy-Cons. If you want to detach it, you press the back two buttons. And as I admit, the buttons are quite comfortable. And speaking of which, you can also plug this in with the actual Joy-Con. So this is the supposed Pro controller that you use. You can plug this into the regular Pro controller and you can also play it on TV mode. But this controller is actually kind of cool. You also could get it from GameStop as an accessory, but I only have $59.89, and I have the X2 receive. Although the buttons are kind of good and comfortable. It actually is kind of good when you put this on, but it's actually kind of comfortable to wear. Huh? I'm surprised. So this is the only console I could take. The only console I couldn't take was the PS4, which was weird to the point where I couldn't even take it. But it's actually felt comfortable for the first time. So that's actually good to touch. And now we have the two straps that we have so far. Now the straps so far is I'm not gonna put on a Joy-Con, not yet, but this one enables you to take it off if you're done with it. But the straps are actually extremely useful if you want to put the Joy-Con. So let's say if you want to take out the Joy-Con but you don't want to break it since you bought it the first time, you could put this on the Joy-Con. You could keep it safe for all your going needs. It's extremely useful, but I figure you need to buy a case accessory if you want to keep it safe. Still, if I'm going to take it around, I might as well keep it in a safe compartment. So you know how New Yorkers are. See, and now we have the AC adapter you can use. Honestly, I guess I didn't answer why they need AC adapters, but it actually makes more sense if you think about it. So they need an AC adapter to plug in the switch, and also you need the dial of the day one update. And now we have the HDMI code, which you could get any HDMI code at Best Buy or Micro Center for any TV, and we'll register it. And that's pretty much it. That's the Nintendo Switch. Overall, this console is kind of good. I hope there was some problems on launch day, but this thing is actually good. Now I couldn't even. Now, unfortunately, I can't record gameplay footages from the Nintendo Switch because I don't have a video capture card. But I show you the actual specs, what's inside it. Other than that, it's actually the most decent console that I have so far. It has great design. I love the neon aesthetics. The RA is so perfect. My only maker concern is that they didn't even give you a micro SD card. They say it's only 2 gigabytes, but I guess that's actually in storage. But that's the worst part. So, anywho, that's the Nintendo Switch. It's one of the first consoles it has. And a quick tip, you need a micro SD card. A big size SD card will not fit. You actually need a tiny micro SD card. Maybe 160 or 320 gigabytes. But yeah, that's how you get the Nintendo Switch. It's good so far. Hello too. Yeah. So that's pretty much it. My only basic complaint is that they didn't give you a game, but I figured that it's gonna have a game started. Since I have no games, I was gonna get 1, 2 Switch, but it's kind of useless. So I'm gonna wait till the game arrives. Now, unfortunately, I'm about this game for the global test for Naton. Hey. Yeah. So what do we have so far? Well, I have some space to clear off because take a look at my house. The biggest problem is that it actually blocks my TV. That's pretty much it. Yeah, I also have volume buttons, so yeah, it's actually the greatest console. The only improvement that it's supposed to have is if it has anything, but it's a go-to console. And I really need to clear out my set. Trust me, it's gotta be difficult, but the Nintendo Switch has great component controls, it's actually kinda good. And it's actually great accessibility. So next up is actually...
That game is so nice. When would you make gameplay? This is Sturton.
Yep. We have this. We have fake controls and the straps. And hopefully, if I don't suck at organize it, I might get another portable TV, but you never know. So that's pretty much that. Alright, I need to create a MySpace in the house and find a way to put in Nintendo Joy-Con and Nintendo Switch. But until then, thanks for watching this video. Hope you got your Nintendo Switch. Hope you got your copy from pre-orders. And maybe I can play, you know. Until then, I have to set my Nintendo ID and put it down. This is High Acidness, what I had, and click.